welcome back to Circle Time. It's me. And we have a very special guest today. We have Delaney Rowe on the pod.
Hello.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to have you.
I'm so happy to be here, as expressed by the champagne that I brought you.
She brought me champagne. Is that not the sweetest thing ever?
I felt like that's like a standard thing. I expect if I had a podcast that people would bring me booze.
I mean, now I'm going to start expecting gifts from all my guests.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I hope that they listen to this and they, the people from the past and they're like, we dropped the ball.
That's true. Wait, so do you do this? I mean, obviously, I'm not the first person you've brought champagne for.
When I did Brooke and Connor's, I brought them some tequila, maybe. Some tequila. I don't know. It's like
that's so nice.
It's the only thing I want is for people to bring me booze.
Okay.
So I think maybe it's sort of a selfish thing.
You're like manifesting it.
Right. I'm like, if I bring them something they'll remember and then they'll bring me one day.
What do you like so I can remember to bring you?
I like tequila.
Okay.
I like June Shine. I like Cody Co's June Shine.
Me too. It's the only alcohol.
It's the only thing I drink these days.
That makes one of us. You like tequila?
I like tequila. I like wine.
Okay.
I'm into wine, sort of. Not in an annoying way. I promise. Well, maybe. I don't know. I guess that's for other people to decide if I'm annoying. But I think any being into any alcohol is just like a veil for like drinking too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And which I can fully admit that I do. I'm in that phase. I'm in there's seasons in life and we're in a drinking season.
You're embracing it.
Sure. I'm not trying to hide anything.
Right.
Like I've had 3 dinners this week and all of them were sort of boozy.
Okay.
And that's just where we're at. But I kind of remember this being the year of like, oh, I don't look good the next day after a night of drinking. That changed pretty abruptly right around when I turned 27 a few months ago.
Okay.
How do you feel? Like, how does your face look the night after drinking? Is that a different person in the mirror?
I feel like it looks puffier for sure. But then again, like, I try to look at myself as little as I can the day after I drink, I feel like.
Sure.
So I don't actually know the answer to that question. But I feel like there are times when I'm like, why do I look so weird in that picture? Like, why do I look off? And then I'm like, oh, probably because I was drunk the night before.
Right.
And it's like seeping out of my pores as I'm trying to like film myself.
Right. Thank God for that little airbrush filter on TikTok, because then I can film no matter what. Because it'll just, it kind of puts the Band-Aid on the bullet hole there. Okay, you know what I wanted to tell you was that when this email came in that you guys asked me to be on the pod, I had therapy later that day. And my therapist does this thing. Well, she did. I don't go to her anymore, which is another thing.
Oh, but you guys broke up?
Well, look, it would be this thing where I would like get on the Zoom with her and she'd be like in a bathrobe, like kind of like yelling back at the camera, like from her kitchen, like as she was like heating up something in the microwave. And and I was like, I was like, go off comfy queen, but this is a little too intimate for what I need right now. Like I need like some focus. Like
they should definitely be focusing on you, I feel like.
I was like, oh, bathrobe again. Noreen. But anyway, she was like, she would always open being like, okay, what's the best thing that happened to you today? And I was like, well, it's that this girl, Kelsey Kreppel, her team emailed me about coming on her pod. And I have been a massive fan of yours and Cody's forever. And in fact, my ex-boyfriend introduced me to you and he loves you.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Loves you.
Oh my God.
You're like his dream girl. Yeah.
He likes me like that?
Mm-hmm.
He thought I was cute?
He thought you were cute. He thought you were funny. He thought you were charming.
What?
Yeah.
But you're all of those things.
That's so nice. Thank you. But, ultimately, not enough at the end. I broke up with him. And that's important for the record.
Just so everybody here knows.
When we met, and I'm going to be as vague as possible about this in case they listen to this podcast, because it's kind of likely that they would. We were at a party.
We were the worst party ever.
It was a crazy, crazy party. And
it was scary.
I sort of ran by with somebody that I was on a date with, a first date with.
Yes.
And I introduced them as my significant other.
Yeah.
Quite embarrassingly. and then I think I came clean almost immediately. And I'm like, I'm sorry. We're not actually dating. This is a first date. I'm nervous.
You were like, hi. I don't know why I said that. This is our first date. And I was like, don't even worry about it.
Yeah. And then why that is so embarrassing is that the next time I saw you was at Coachella, and I am in the middle of being like kind of aggressively rejected by this person. Right. And you like watch that whole thing go down. And I've actually never let me forget it. I feel like we could laugh.
Because it was so
embarrassing.
I mean, just because we kind of bumped into each other at the party and I had watched your TikToks and I was like, oh my God, hi, I love your videos. And you were like, sorry, like I'm looking I'm looking for like my significant other's phone right now. Like, and then you were like, oh my God.
Why did I say that?
I don't know why I said that. This is our first date. And I was like, I don't think they heard. Yeah. So it's totally fine.
No, embarrassing for me.
But it broke the ice really fast for us.
It did.
And I was really excited to meet you.
Well, I was over the moon. That's why I just like started lying. I'm like, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool.
We've been dating for so long.
Truly. We're all ball and chain in the other room.
I think the next time I was just like, how did it end up? Like, how did it go? You had your first date and you were like, I don't think they like me.
No, and we've had a reconciliation since.
Oh, thank God.
Mm-hmm. And it turns out they were dating somebody else at the time and almost kind of like cheating on them with me.
That is so not the update that I was hoping for.
No. It's okay. It wasn't meant to be.
So then you dodged a bullet.
And then life goes on and,
Yeah. Well,
here I'm still talking about them.
I feel like we did need to like put a little like bow on that story though, because it was so up in the air for so long.
Yeah.
I did feel bad that I kept bringing it up every time I saw you because it genuinely was like really funny to me.
Yeah. Well, it was, I mean, what else would we have talked about? Like we didn't know each other that well. And it was this sort of embarrassing thing that had to keep like the through line of our interactions.
True. But now look at us. Now we're fine.
Absolutely.
Well, do you want to tell the circlers like what you do and how you got started in this whole world?
I do.
Because I absolutely love your videos. And I think...
Thank you so much.
They're so funny. And the latest like dog ones...
Okay.
Have really been doing it for me because it's kind of me.
Thank you for saying that about the dog videos. You know what? It is a really risky thing to say you're not that into dogs on the internet.
Have you gotten some heat?
A little bit.
Why don't you explain what it is in case someone has not seen?
I've had this little series about dog owners who annoy me, which entails, a lot of baby talk with the dog, talk, whatever, sort of a forcing their dog on you. Yeah. I don't know why people assume that you want their dog on you. Why do people like?
I actually agree with that.
Love your dog the way you do.
I think I'm a pretty self-aware dog owner.
You have a small dog too, smallish.
I do. He's smaller, but like I get it.
Yeah,
because even like friends of mine, I'll be like, why did they just show up with their dog?
Sure.
Like they should probably like let me know that they're bringing their dog over before it's over, even though I have one.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
My friend Marley, who the video is based on, I'll just bring her right up, just blow up her spot. She brought her dog, her doodle, her designer dog, to a bar the other night, a little hipster bar in Echo Park. And it wasn't like, 5 p.m. rolling into night, we're sitting on a patio.
Right.
About 9 p.m.
Okay. Inside. How big is the dog?
This big.
Okay, so bigger.
Yes, for those of you listening, this is about 36 inches.
I couldn't tell you. Actually, I don't know how to estimate inches. Like, if you just think about it, I would die before I could estimate it. How I don't even know what an inch looks like.
If you think about like a 6-inch,
like. Sure. Like, okay.
I'm saying if you think about a penis.
They're usually, that's a normal size of your water bottle.
This is what you think a normal size penis is? Well, no. Lucky you.
That's a joke.
This is, again, for the audio listeners, this is, I would say, it's like a 12-inch water bottle. This is really large.
Okay. So the dog's 36 inches. Got it.
Yeah, and I think that's inappropriate. I need you to not bring.
Was it barking and like jumping on people?
No, farting though. Absolutely farting.
Really?
I was like, I don't need this right now.
That's so insane. I just feel like people. I love my dog. I really do. Like, I'm obsessed with him, genuinely. But
Chili.
Like, yes, chili. But I also don't want to have to worry about him. Like, if I'm at a bar, I want to be like enjoying myself at the bar. The entire time I'd bring him, I would be thinking like, is he okay? Is he bothering anyone?
Yeah.
Is he like, is music too loud? Or is anyone stepping on him? Like, I would be thinking about him the whole time.
No, absolutely. Are you finding yourself going out less now that you are, you're in a very committed relationship, you're about to get married, you have your home, your dog, like, have you become more of a homebody because of that?
Not really.
Not really.
I feel like we are aware that there will be like children in our lives in the next few years probably. And so like we really are trying to like
live her up.
Yeah. Right now, neither one of us are drinking.
Yes. Why is that? Because of his like training schedule or something?
He wasn't drinking. He kind of, I think, just wanted to see if he could like not for a while. But then he started again, but now like just like before the wedding and stuff, I'm just trying to like take it easy because I feel like wedding and honeymoon, like we're going to be drinking a lot.
It's going to be a boozy time.
Yeah. So I'm just, and also I've never like, since I've turned 21, I've never done a dry January. I've never like taken.
Yeah.
I've just never taken time off drinking. I feel like
I've done it twice, the dry January thing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not revolutionary.
It's been fine so far. It's been like 10 days, but it's been fine.
So it is a proper dry January is what you're doing.
I guess. Yeah. It's just technically, it just happens to be January. Yeah.
Absolute jinx.
Yeah, no, I don't think anything slowed down. I think we still have
used to go. Yes, in the Golden Globes. You looked beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And so did Cody. Was it fun? Can you tell me what your experience was like? Like, give me the real experience of it.
It was fine. It was a lot. It was really long.
Yeah.
But it was cool to see like all of the people.
Yeah. And you were there for the whole show.
Yeah. Well, we were in the viewing room.
Sure.
We weren't even in the actual like
What is
room.
that? What is
like
that?
The room that like anyone who actually wasn't special enough went and sat in.
Okay.
Which was hilarious.
Amazing.
But
amazing.
Yeah. All right, so you circlers already know that I have made it one of my goals this year to cook more at home and eat more meals at home. And so far, I've done a pretty good job keeping up with that. But honestly, it would not be possible without Every Plate. With Every Plate, not only am I making fresh meals at home, but I'm saving money while doing so. So if you're also looking to save money on food this year, Every Plate is America's best value meal kit and the ultimate hack to do just that. Meals are 25% cheaper than grocery shopping, so you can count on great value week after week. That lower price point is seriously what sets Every Plate apart from other meal kits. Plus, you're only paying for what you need with pre-portioned ingredients. You can put the money you save on groceries towards other things, How great. So now we're saving money and we're cooking our meals at home, but don't think for a second that Every Plate is skimping on the quality. Every Plate recipes include only the highest quality ingredients, including sustainably sourced seafood, so your meals will be fresh and flavorful. Plus, you can customize Every Plate meals to your liking with options to swap proteins and sides or add a protein to a veggie dish each week. You do you, whatever you feel like. It's so nice. With 25 tasty and affordable recipes to choose from each week, it's easy to find something for everyone. Plus, find delicious options all day long with up to 22 sides, snacks, desserts, and more. I love Every Plate so much, and I know you will too. Get started with Every Plate for just $1.49 per meal by going to everyplate.com/podcast and entering code CircleTime149. That's $1.49 per meal by going to everyplate.com/podcast and entering code CircleTime149. All right, now I know I have mentioned multiple times my goal to cook more at home, but my other main goal this year that I haven't mentioned quite as many times as the other one, but it's just as, if not more important, is taking my damn vitamins every day. And that goal is being made so easy and reachable thanks to Care Of. Care Of is a subscription service that ships high-quality, personalized vitamins, supplements, and powders conveniently to your door every month. It's so easy, you guys. You just take a short, in-depth quiz about your lifestyle and health goals for a personalized, doctor-backed recommendation, taking the guesswork out of what supplements are best suited for you, which honestly is just what I needed because I felt like I didn't even know where to start. And then I took the quiz and it's just so easy. And honestly, the quiz was fun. I enjoyed it. Each shipment comes with a customized pamphlet showing you exactly what's in your individual daily packs and why it was recommended specifically for you and your health goals. You know, we're all about self-love and giving ourselves grace here in the circle, and Care of wants to add to that. They want you to show yourself some love this month by allowing yourself to feel more balanced, confident, and energetic by letting them do the heavy lifting for a sustainable vitamin routine. Care of has helped me so much in fulfilling this goal of taking my vitamins every day. I wouldn't even know where to begin without them, honestly. They've made it so easy, so you guys should give it a try too. For 50% off your first Care of order, go to takecareof.com and enter code CircleTime50. That's takecareof.com and enter code CircleTime50 for 50% off your first Care of order. Okay, here on Circle Time,
yep.
I want to play a couple games with you.
Hell yeah.
Because, I don't know, I was looking at some of these questions and I was like, this is kind of fun. And I want to play Never Have I Ever.
Great. I listened to you do this with Sydney and
yes,
Devin.
We did it, but we did it kind of a little bit different because I just wrote them down here.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
so I kind of am just gonna like shout them out.
Shout them out. We're not gonna pull anything out of a hat.
We're not gonna pull anything out of the hat.
I will say one of the ones that they pulled, which was, have you ever fallen asleep during sex?
Yeah. Have you?
No. Have you?
No.
That would be a crazy thing to do.
It would be crazy. It would be crazy, but I'm sure someone has.
I just don't know how physically that would be possible.
Like, what
That'd
if
be
it's
like falling asleep while being punched?
I guess that's true. I mean, that is really true if you think about it. Like, I don't know.
Someone just poking you. Like
maybe like, I don't know. Maybe I'll let you know like 20 years into marriage if that's ever happened. But hopefully
both of you will be asleep. And it actually won't even be sex.
No, we just sleep with him inside.
Right. You guys soak.
We soak. Yeah.
You soak and sleep.
We soak and sleep.
Soak and sleep.
Soak and sleep. Yeah. It's like really all the rage. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Never. And I will say if I've done this as well.
Okay, we'll both do it.
So you're not alone.
So are we putting fingers down?
You can like...
Wait, no.
Yeah. Actually, I have 10 of them.
Great,
but let's start with... We don't have to do all 10, but...
I want to do all 10.
Okay, never have I ever gone on a blind date.
No.
Me either. Would you?
No.
Me either.
Okay.
Well, obviously not now, but not when I was like single either.
Right. I think it's really...
But then again...
Attraction is important.
Okay. Yes, because I was talking to someone about this and they were like, is a blind date like if you've just never met them, but you know what they look like?
No.
But I think it's like your friend is like, you're going to love this guy. But you can't really do that anymore because everybody has Instagram.
Literally can't do that anymore.
My brother doesn't have an Instagram.
Go off, King.
Go off, King. So I guess he could have a blind date with someone or someone could have a blind date with him.
Right. And that almost seems unfair, doesn't it?
It does.
Right. He knows what she looks like, but yeah. Oh, wait, I met your brother.
Yeah, we all hung out.
Oh my God. I loved him so much.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yes, totally cutie patoots. I wasn't sure.
Cutie patoots.
Yeah.
You weren't sure what?
If he was single or what his deal was.
He is single.
That's cool. This isn't anything.
Yeah, he's single. No, I'm not. I'm not pimping you out on the show, Kev. Don't worry. That's what I actually do when I have circle time. Is just bring on potential sister-in-laws.
Yeah. No, that's actually what this is. No, he was just a very wonderful person.
Oh, thank you.
He's a wonderful person.
Well, we can all hang out another time.
I would love to.
Okay.
I would love to.
Great. And it wouldn't be a blind date, so it's perfect.
Nope.
Okay, never have I ever used a fake ID.
Of course I have.
I have. I used to have the worst one.
Really? What, like, was
Arizona.
it your face?
It was Arizona. It was my face.
Amazing.
And we someone sent out like a Facebook message and was like, hey, putting in an order for fake IDs. Just send me a picture of yourself and like how old you want to be or something. And I'll get it shipped out to you. Just give me like $100 or something. And I just remember going into my kitchen and like going to my parents and being like, hey, can I have $100 for a fake ID?
Oh my God. How old were you?
Like a senior in high school.
You're kidding me.
I think they made like they definitely would never have just given me $100 ever.
Sure. But for this.
So I'm assuming that like they said no to the money, but they were like, well, because they gave me like $10 a week to eat.
Mm-hmm. That's not enough.
Maybe it was more. But also we had like a school. There was like a cafeteria. I was eating fine.
Okay. Just making sure.
They gave me one like fun meal food, and I think I took that food money and like put it toward. I don't remember.
Either way,
but I did have a fake ID, and so you did as well.
Yes, I had
Was
many.
it someone else's?
Yeah, I had a couple of those.
Those were the best. Those were the ones that always worked.
Yes, I had a really unfortunate situation where I was dating someone and he was with someone before me, or like in an interim where we were broken up, this girl.
Okay.
And I shamelessly went to this girl who was a little bit older and I said, hey, I know you just turned 21. Can I have your old ID?
The girl that your ex was dating?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And she was
that is pretty shameless.
It was absolutely shameless, and she gave it to me. She was so nice about it.
Oh my God, queen.
And then he was like, what the fuck? That is so crazy, Delaney. That's an insane thing to do.
Is it?
I think.
Like, did you guys know each other before him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A little. We all kind of met around the same time.
Okay.
And then, you know what? Joke's on me. They're married now.
Stop.
So who had the last laugh?
Do you think they still talk about it?
I hope. I hope they're talking about it right now.
Oh my God. That's wild.
Yeah, I wasn't invited to the wedding and I'm not sure why.
That's weird. You could have used your fake ID to get in, maybe.
I could have.
I'm the bride.
That's right. That is so funny. I never learned how to, I still don't know how to drive.
Okay.
I just never learned.
Okay.
And
do you Uber everywhere?
I Uber everywhere.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And so even after I turned 21, I didn't have an ID. I didn't have like a state ID or anything. So I used my fake ID well into being 21. Like, and then, yes, and I remember it getting rejected. They're like, this is fake. And I'm like, I know it's fake, but I don't have like a state ID yet.
Oh my God.
And I had to get turned away from a bar using a fake, even though I was of age.
Wow.
Humiliating. Anyway, back to the game.
Told someone I love you without meaning it.
Yep.
Me too.
Yeah, of course.
Classic.
Of course. What else are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Say thank you?
Exactly. Exactly. Because if you don't say it in the moment, it probably means you might never say it. So you might as well just close that loop right there and then break up 3 weeks later.
But I do, yeah. I mean, like, if someone like out there has been honest and been like, I don't feel that yet. That's amazing.
That is really amazing.
I would always be too scared. And also I think that like sometimes when you first say I love you to someone, you don't actually, but like you know that you will. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then so you just like say it for a bit, but you don't really mean it, but then eventually you do mean it.
And then it drops in. So it's like if you know you're going to mean it eventually, just say it.
Just say it. It's fine.
What you were saying about like maybe waiting on it, I might do that now. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been in a relationship for a while, but I think I would like to believe I've evolved enough to respond in that way. I wouldn't lie.
I feel
now.
like I would agree with that. Like if I was older, I probably like I don't feel like I don't lie a lot now. Like I don't say things to like please people anymore.
Yes.
So
who said it first between you and Cody?
Me.
Yeah. Yeah, girl.
I did.
Did he say it back?
Well, he said it the next day. Well, I pretended like I didn't say it.
Hold on. What?
I said it. We were both kind of drunk, and he like made me laugh, and I was like, I love you. And then he was like, what? And I was like, nothing.
Oh my God.
And then I like literally ran away and was like, that was the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life. And then the next day, I was like, hopefully he's blacked out. He was blacked out and he doesn't remember anything. So we're like,
always count on a blackout.
Yeah. So we're like sitting there and I was like, oh my God, I don't remember anything from last night.
Totally.
It's so crazy.
Oh my God.
He was like, I was like, do you remember anything from last night?
This is like, a movie.
He was like, I remember when you told me you loved me. And I was like, oh,
what a king.
And then he said it back.
That's a great story.
It was good. But I feel like I've said it. Sometimes I look back and I'm like, you did not love that person. That was really embarrassing that you kept saying it to someone because you were scared of them.
Yeah, I think I said it to someone in the first time I said it to them, it was in the middle of a fight and it just like came out. And I almost think I said it manipulatively because I was so upset with them that if I told them I loved them, it would end the fight.
Right.
Or
that
something.
Makes sense.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Never have I ever slid into someone's DMs.
Of course.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Like before ever meeting them. Because I slid into Cody's DMs after we met.
Okay.
To be like,
okay,
why didn't you ask for my phone number? Like I sent like a little like message after, but we had already met.
Mm-hmm.
I've never just like slid in.
Yeah, I have.
Okay,
I have.
How'd it go?
No response.
Oh,
yeah.
Did they see it?
No.
Okay,
and that's okay. So that, you know what, a win is a win. No harm, no foul.
Did you unsend it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Months later.
Okay.
I think months later because I actually went to go in and DM them.
Okay.
And then I saw that I already had.
Have you ever met them?
Yes.
Oh.
Do they exist?
Do they follow you? Like, do you like?
No, they don't follow me.
Are you friends now?
Friendly. That's why I had to unsend it.
Do you want them to like? Would you still be interested?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're all good. We're all good there.
I'm so curious.
I can't.
Are you not interested anymore just because like you learned more about them or
exactly.
just because
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Like their reputation preceded them.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. And so I lost interest naturally, and then I was like, oh, let me clean up my cookie crumb trail right now. And I went in and I unsent some messages.
Get the vacuum quick. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So anyone else have you ever slid into?
No, that is the only person I can think of. And then, yeah, just what you're saying, like people that I had already known.
Right.
I don't do like an errant DM. I will do a respond to a story.
Okay.
You know, that's like my move.
Okay.
These days.
I feel like, I slide into people's DMs, I feel like, mainly after I meet them,
mm-hmm.
if we like mutually follow each other,
mm-hmm.
and then I'll like respond to a story.
Oh yes, 100%.
But
that
like,
is kind of the best.
I was really nervous. Like a long time ago, I went to like a little like influencer event type of thing,
sure.
and I was so nervous.
It was at the Golden Globes.
Yeah,
it was like just like a little influencer event.
Yeah. No, it was like someone's like clothing launch party or something. I don't know. It was forever ago.
It was wildflower cases.
Yeah. They were there. I remember
I'm sure they were.
being like, hey, you guys are way cooler than me, but nice to see you.
Really? Are you? Yeah. I thought you guys all knew each other from like a long time ago.
No. We met more recently.
They're LA based.
They grew up like right outside of LA.
Okay, so never mind.
We have a lot of like connections, I would say, but we had never met until like later in all of this.
Yeah, they're so fucking cool.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah.
But I was really intimidated by them. Yeah. But at this thing, I was just like so nervous. I was alone. Like it was like an all girls thing. So like I didn't bring Cody. Like I was just kind of like nervous.
Yeah.
And I didn't have that many friends. Like now I probably would be fine. Mm-hmm. But back then I just didn't know enough people.
Yeah.
And so, but after I remember like this girl that I had talked to DM'd me and was like, hi, it was so nice to meet you last night, whatever. And I just remember feeling so like good that I was like, okay, and not thinking it was weird because I know I wanted to DM people, but I thought it would be weird. So I didn't say any, like, you know what I mean? Yep. And I was like, oh, I should just do this. So now I'll like, if I meet someone out, I will like follow them and DM them if I like want to be their friend.
That's great. And it feels so good, especially when other women reach out to you and you're like, hell yeah.
Because I just want to like make friends.
Totally.
Yeah.
I went on a little friend date on Monday.
Yeah.
It was great.
It's the best.
It was
and
so
I
great.
always get so scared every time before.
Me too.
But
what is that?
Like, I don't know.
I have tremendous social anxiety though. Do you?
Kind of, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it depends.
Okay. Depends on like what the event is or like the day.
The situation. Yeah. I feel like talking, like, I'm pretty good in social situations. My anxiety comes out in different ways. But like socially, I'm pretty okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Remember when I started Circle Time and I just wanted to make sure that it felt as cozy as possible. And even in the episodes where I recorded in the studio, you circlers wanted to make sure it stayed feeling cozy. right? Well, I never want that to change, okay? I want us to always feel cozy, always feel as comfy as possible. And for my bra-wearing circlers, that is where Third Love comes in. What if you could finally have a bra that makes your boobs look and feel amazing and is actually super comfortable to wear all day? I know it sounds impossible because I remember when I swore off bras, obviously before finding Third Love, and it was because I had this one damn bra and the middle of it would like poke and scratch me if I moved the wrong way, and it would just be so uncomfortable for the rest of the day. And I was bummed because I thought I would never be able to find a good bra, but I still wanted that support and comfort, you know? And now I don't have to worry. Third Love's 24/7 classic t-shirt bra will make your boobs look great, first of all, and not to mention it's also super supportive and comfortable and won't show through your clothes. It makes my clothes all fit better and makes me worry less because I'm not thinking so much about like what it looks like in that region, you know, and I'm not getting poked and I'm not getting scratched. It's just the best. It's made millions of women and their boobs very happy. It's designed for your body and even comes in half cup sizes, so you always get a perfect fit. Third Love honestly just made it really easy to find a bra that looks good and feels good, which I was convinced was impossible for a while. So you have to try. You'll never get stuck with a bad bra again. Returns and exchanges are free for 60 days, and Third Love's team of expert fit stylists is available to answer all your questions. So you're really getting the exact right bra for you. Upgrade your bra today and get 20% off your first order today at thirdlove.com/circletime. That's 20% off your first order today at thirdlove.com/circletime. Pretty much every story time, I have circlers call in who are in school, high school, college, sometimes grad school, whatever it is. And I wanted to talk about something that I know is going to help my students circlers because it has helped me in the past, and that is Grammarly. From essays to emails, Grammarly's communication assistants can help you write with confidence. I know a new semester just started, and a new semester is an opportunity to turn things around or do things differently before summer break or a summer internship or graduation, whatever it is. Whether you're focused on boosting your GPA with more polished projects or want to work more efficiently this semester, Grammarly can help ensure you're doing your best work every time. I know the one thing that always kind of got me some points docked when I was in school were like little careless errors, and I was just losing these easy points because I was being careless. And that won't happen with Grammarly. Grammarly will help you catch those errors, polish essays, and ultimately get better grades, so you can finish the semester confidently and with high marks. Grammarly is such a must-have, you guys. I want all of my circlers to be working and getting through school to the best of their abilities, and Grammarly is such a helpful tool for that. The free version of Grammarly offers comprehensive writing suggestions, a tone detector, and a synonym feature, all to help you proofread your work as you write. So it's like mistake-free, you know, and polished. Grammarly Premium comes with advanced features like what they call Clarity Full Sentence Rewrite. I can't even say it. Clarity Full Sentence Rewrites, which flag and rephrase hard to read sentences, cutting down on jargon and making your writing easier to read. It's just so helpful. And Premium even comes with plagiarism detection. Just one more way Grammarly catches the details that go into getting the best possible grade. I mean, it's just so helpful. Why wouldn't you take advantage of it? From essays and projects to emails and presentations, improve your grades this semester with Grammarly. Sign up for an account today at grammarly.com/circletime and get 20% off when you're ready to upgrade to Grammarly Premium. That's grammarly.com/circletime.
How did you and Cody meet?
Just through friends.
Through friends.
Yeah, like my roommate at the time was kind of dating like one of his friends from school.
Ugh. How's it feel to be loved this much?
It feels good.
It feels good.
But if I didn't have Cody, I would still love myself just as much, if not more, than he loves me.
Oh,
so I'd be fine.
That's a beautiful answer.
Thanks.
Aw.
Thanks. I'm blushing. I can feel my face turning red.
That's very special. Special for you, special for you guys as a couple, and special for you by yourself.
Everybody can find the love.
That's so true.
Because you just need to find it in yourself.
So true for that, Queen.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I work this into a TikTok. You're like, what the fuck?
That'd be fine. We could shoot a TikTok.
Everyone ends up in a TikTok if they're in my life, because that's, you know, how I write. when I'm around people, I'm like kind of like picking up on things that are being said or like a mannerism, and I go like, hold on, wait, that just stuck out to me. Why did it stick out to me? And then that goes into an idea, and then maybe it ends up in a video.
Yeah.
You know, I'm never trying to really specifically put people on blast in a video.
Right.
I'm just like, I'm picking up little things.
Right. So are you writing like constantly?
Constantly.
And do you like all of the TikToks that you make, do you write them out? Like, do you plan all of them, or do you kind of just go like off the cuff? Like with an idea, do you go?
Yeah, you know, it used to be more structured like that, but now it looks like me sitting down, putting the camera on the little tripod and just sitting in front of it and like making like faces or like sounds until like something sticks. And I'm like, wait, hold on, wait, what was that? I truly must look insane. Okay. Insane.
Yeah.
Which is why I really hate filming in front of other people. Yeah. Because the process is so chaotic.
Yeah. Sure.
And I just like hope I land on something. But I do feel pretty much like a lot of pressure to write and put up content like multiple times a week. And I hope that I can like drop that when I've been doing it a little bit longer. Yeah.
It doesn't really go away.
No.
But like it like comes out in different ways, I feel like. Mm-hmm. Like you just like you end up like taking a week off and you're like, okay, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
I get it.
I don't think I've ever taken a week off yet. And I'm because it scares me. Truly just because it scares me.
Yeah.
I don't know. And why? Like what am I scared of? You know what I mean?
Right.
If you actually whittle it down and it all comes down to like fear, I guess, of the life that you've been afforded by doing social media being taken away from you.
Yeah.
Which is irrational. 1 week of not doing it?
Yeah.
Nothing's going to happen.
Nothing's going to change. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I understand. Mm-hmm. Do you want to, like, where do you want to go?
Take this?
Yeah.
I just want to be an actress.
Okay.
That's why I started it.
Yeah.
So I could showcase the way that I am on camera and the way that I write and the way that my brain works. Because I'd like to write and direct and be in my own stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's where we're headed.
Okay.
Hopefully, dear God, I would love to also write like a book of essays. That's kind of a new idea that I'm toying with.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Did you read Cassie David's book?
I didn't. It's on my list though.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, I want to read it.
So good and funny.
I love her.
I'd love to do something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We're manifesting.
Absolutely.
Which I just recently started doing.
Really? How's it going?
It's fine. I haven't really done it, but I've dipped my toe in.
Can you tell me some things you're manifesting?
I just, this is so stupid, but the thing on TikTok that's like the luckiest girl syndrome or whatever it's called.
Yes.
And you like
I know
say
exactly
that you're
what
lucky.
You're talking about. Yes.
I think I've just tried to change my mindset into just a more positive one.
Yep.
Maybe it's not even manifesting, but like I've been just trying to like combat my negative thoughts instead of letting them take over, because I'm really bad at letting them take over.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's actually really helped.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. It's not crazy because it actually makes sense that it would help, but like I used to just be like, oh my God, I am positive. I'm just like being real. But now I'm like, no, just try to think more positively, and it actually
It's so true.
helps.
It's so true. And that thing of like, great things happen to you because you assume they will.
Yeah.
Is a real thing.
Yeah.
You know? And I mean, if you look at your life, I would say you've probably been manifesting this for a really long time and not really been aware of it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And then now imagine like being aware of it, how much more you can bring into your life. But I don't know. It's this kind of almost like superstitious thing. Like it's like somebody who has an it factor. Once they are able to identify what their it factor is, it goes away.
Yeah.
You kind of need to not know it.
Yeah. I know. It's like, it's really tricky. I'm just trying to like stay positive. That's it.
You're like, you're taking this to a different thing.
That's all I'm trying to do.
I'm just
now I'm going to be like, oh my God, you're losing it. You're losing it. You're thinking too positively.
I took a week off and yeah.
Did you act in high school? Like, were you like a theater kid?
Absolutely.
That's so awesome.
It's so the source of so much, I think, of my like neuroses and insecurity now is that I was a theater kid.
But it's cool. I genuinely think that it's cool. Like, I really, really do. I thought the theater kids and like the like actors, I thought they were like the coolest fucking people at my school. And I was always so intimidated by them.
Wow. Well, that's shocking to hear.
Because you're actually, like, you're all just like doing something that you genuinely enjoy. And it's
pure.
so cool. And like, it's so much cooler to do something that you actually enjoy.
Yeah.
Instead of like trying to be cool.
And that's, oh my God, trying to be cool. Story of my fucking life. Like, that plagues me so much. The idea of coolness and the pursuit of coolness is such a pervasive thing in my life. And I'm really realizing that now, like, as I've actually really become to like who I am. And I have this like platform that is built off of the things that go on in my head. That has been an enormous source of self-esteem for me.
Yeah.
But I think before that, like, really not knowing or not being comfortable, just resting in my own vibe, like always seeking things out. And I was thinking about this week. I remember like kind of when it all started. I was really, really young. And there was this really cool girl who was like one of my sister's friends. Mm-hmm. And she came over and she was wearing Ugg boots. And do you remember Delia's?
Yeah.
She was wearing these striped socks from Delia's that went like right up over her knees and like a little jean skirt.
Yeah.
I was like,
cool.
That is the hardest sleigh I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I have never seen a fit that goes that crazy.
That sounds like it was pretty
and
phenomenal.
So, you know, when you see something that you like and you want to create for yourself, but you kind of can't do it because you don't have the same stuff, but you're doing your own weird, nerdier recreation of it.
Right.
So I then go put on my Ugg boots and I'm like, I need the fucking socks. The socks are what makes the fit go crazy. So I like, you know, I sneak into my mom's drawer and I like find her like ski socks. And
no, but this is sweet.
No, it gets so much sadder.
It's not sad.
I put on the ski socks. Like over my, like pull them up as much as I can because I'm trying to look like her, and my little jean skirt. And my mom's like, "Are those my ski socks?" And I went, "Yeah." That's how I talked to my mom back then, like I'm Seinfeld. I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, they are." I was just cold, so I'm wearing the ski socks. And she goes, "This is," well, I'm like about to cry. She's like, "Wait, no, you're doing that because you want to look cool." I was like, okay, roasted by my own mother. Oh, no. Absolutely called out and roasted. I was like, how dare you?
It's always really embarrassing when it comes from mom too.
Yes. And you know what? This is not me blaming my mother for anything at all. She would never remember this.
Right.
Of course I will till I die, but she did something also crazy just a few months ago. This was actually right after Coachella. I posted a thirst trap video of me just sort of like in a cute little outfit, like kind of walking towards the mirror.
Okay.
And she responds to the thirst trap just ha 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 ha. What the fuck?
What's that about?
What's up, Mom?
Or was she like, do you think that she was like, okay, I know like Delaney usually posts like comedy kind of like funny videos. And so maybe I'm not getting this one, but I need to be supportive. So I'm just going to like say that it was really funny, even though I don't get it.
God hope.
I think it was.
Hoping that's what that was.
She wasn't just roasting you.
And then just putting her on blast again. The other day, I posted some meme about like pegging.
Okay.
It was like a very funny meme that I saw that was like your grandmother looking down at you, pegging your boyfriend after she's left you her king-sized bed.
Holy shit,
and I thought it was
funny.
So funny. And I posted that and my mom responds to that and she goes, "Delaney!" Exclamation point. She does not like that I posted this. And I go, "Well, Mom, how do you know what pegging is?" And she just hearts the message and sends a little like smiley.
Stop.
I was like, "Mom, get off."
She sounds fun.
She's wonderful. She's got a great sense of humor. She's very beautiful and lovely. But no, I have these younger brothers. They're twins and they're 9. And they, like the other day, we were all at dinner over the holidays and Ryder, one of my brothers, he's like, "It's hard having such a sicko of a mom. Mom's such a sicko." I was like, you know what? You're right. She is a sicko. She's sick for that.
Are they your full brothers?
They're my half brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've lost the game, haven't we?
How? Well, we can do a couple more.
It's like,
it's sitting right here.
Do you have your like most favorite one that you want to do that you've been
I have a couple
sitting on? Oh, let's hear them.
Gotten into a physical fight. I can't really imagine that. Have you ever gotten into a physical fight?
No.
Me either.
No. Nobody like looks at me and like ascertains me as the recipient of like a punch. No one's like, she could take that.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's a good thing.
That is a great thing.
But yeah, I'm a very non-aggressive. Like I've never like gotten drunk and gotten like catty.
No.
And I heard you talking about the pouring of a drink on someone and you're with Devin and Sydney. And I was like, oh man, that's just something I don't think I could ever get away with. I would get arrested.
I wouldn't be able to do it. Like, I wouldn't be able to commit. Like, I love my friend so much for doing that. Like, I love when she gets like that because I'm like, I could never. Like, I'm like, sorry, she's upset. Sorry, but like,
so funny.
I feel like if I was like in the middle of pouring my drink on someone, I would like start shaking and then be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I would immediately be like, sorry. Like, I would really want to do it at first.
Yeah.
I would start and then I would
You couldn't own that.
Reel it. I could never.
You couldn't own that. A very crazy thing happened the other day. I was like in a smoking area of the back of a bar.
Okay.
And I accidentally broke an ashtray. Like I kicked it over and the ashtray breaks. And I'm sitting across from a guy who watches that whole thing happen. And he's sort of my friend, sort of.
Okay.
And
like you guys were sitting at the same table?
It's like a smoking area that had like chairs.
Oh, right. But like you were with him.
Yeah, we were like having a drink.
Okay.
And he sees me break it and he looks me in the eye and he's got a full martini and he just shatters it against the wall. And I was like, shut the fuck up. Come on. Like it was kind of amazing.
That's so amazing.
It was kind of amazing. I was like, it's
that.
Totally disrespectful. And now I'm going to go clean that up for you because I don't want somebody to think I did that.
Right.
But it was like amazing.
Yeah. My dad actually, there's like this classic story of my dad when they were on like, my parents were on like a double date with someone. This was like before me and my brother. And someone like broke a dish in a restaurant. Like someone just dropped a dish and it broke. And everyone like as a joke was like, oh, Opa. You know what I mean? Like made like a joke about it. And my dad thought that it was like a thing at the restaurant.
Shut.
So he took a plate and just threw it against a wall.
You're kidding me.
And like was like, hey, and everyone was like, what the fuck? And he was like, oh my God, sorry. I thought that's what we do here. And so.
What a legend.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Like, crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, well, okay.
I like literally threw it at the wall. So
that's such a crazy conclusion to come to.
I know. He must have been like kind of drunk or something. Like
one plate breaks. So he goes, that's the thing here. Shh.
I know. It's crazy. He's wild.
But good. I'd love to meet him.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
He would love to meet you.
Okay.
I'm sure he's listening. Shout out, Dad.
Hey.
Hey,
Mr. Cripple.
Okay. Last one.
Mm-hmm.
Not that spicy. Cheated on a test.
Of course. I think that's mostly how I graduated. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I took an Italian class in college for some fucking reason.
Yeah, you did. Can you say a full sentence in Italian?
Quanti anni hai? That means how old are you?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm better at Spanish. I'm not good at either.
Sure.
Like I know Spanish better. I took Spanish all throughout high school. I don't know why in college I decided to just move on over to
sexy.
Italian.
It's pretty sexy. If you knew Italian like really well as just a like white American girl, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but it was a weird choice for me. Like I could have easily passed Spanish, but instead I was in the back of Italian class just on like Google Translate because I just couldn't figure it out.
College is a time for exploration.
Yeah,
famously.
Okay, well, thank you for playing the game. Should we do a story time, Marsh? Yeah. Okay, so we have voicemails. People call in.
Oh my God,
and they leave voicemails, and we get to hopefully give them advice.
Hell yeah, this is great.
Hi, Kelsey. Just wanted to start off by saying that I'm a big fan from Canada, and you're basically an honorary Canadian at this point because of Cody.
Thanks.
This podcast quickly became one of my favorites, and I look forward to it every week, so keep it up. I wanted to see if you had any advice for me. A quick lowdown of the situation is that my brother got married really quickly, just months after he got out of a bad 4-year relationship. And I'm a little concerned because he spends a lot of money on her, and I'm scared that she's just using him. She's nice to me and she tries hard to get to know me, but I have my reservations, and her and I just don't vibe. We just have personalities that don't really kind of mesh well as friends. And I'm really just scared that her intentions aren't in the right place. I've tried talking to my brother about it before, but he just defends her and denies everything, and it quickly turns into an argument. So any idea as to what I should do or how I can approach the situation? Thank you. Bye.
Wow, this is an interesting one. We've never gotten a story time like this before. I hate to say it, but I just feel like you have to kind of wait this one out.
What I was going to say is he sounds like a great husband. Spending lots of money on her, defending her to the family. Sounds like a king.
I do. You're not wrong. Those are all solid qualities in a husband. I do feel like, coming from someone who likes to control every single situation that I possibly can get my little fingers on, I don't think you can do anything about this.
Nope, you can't.
I feel like you kind of, as hard as it is, I feel like you kind of have to just like let their relationship grow into whatever it's going to be. And like it could, you could very well be right about the entire thing, but like trying to like force your opinions on it to him who's in it is not going to help.
Nope.
So I feel like you have to let him like do what he's doing, because he's in it. Like, he might know a little bit better than you, or he could be like completely naive and say one day that you were right. But I just feel like,
and that'll feel good.
It will definitely feel good. I think the truth always comes out.
The sun, the moon, and the truth will always come out.
That is so true.
I have that tattooed on my... I'm kidding. That'd be ridiculous.
I was like, that's beautiful.
No, I have no tattoos. But okay. My advice there is get to know her. What if the only like use of this energy that you have towards the relationship, having it as a point of contention between you and your brother is going to be futile. So what if you just tried to get to know her really well?
Yeah.
And maybe love her. Kill him with kindness,
and
man.
try to see what he sees in her.
Totally.
Like, look through his eyes at her and like try to accept her for who she is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Through his eyes, like in the movie Get Out, when like they're in the body looking out, like that.
Exactly like that. It's just going to cause so much just turmoil in your head if you are trying to control your brother's relationship, because you just don't really have any control over that. So just try to embrace it. Try to get to know her better. And the truth will come out and you'll be there at the end to see
You'll be there at the finish line.
To see it work out, or to see your brother say you were right. But I would just keep it to yourself.
Drop
just keep calling in. Keep calling, venting. You could vent anytime you want.
Yeah, journal about this.
Journal about it. But I don't think you should bring him into it anymore.
Yeah. You could put like contact solution in her glass of wine one night.
Yeah, you could also do that.
Yeah.
You could do that and not get involved with
That's right. That's right. Just, anyway.
That's just another thought.
That's another thought. Don't do that.
Okay, March, we could do one more.
Hey, Kelsey. This is Haley. I'm a junior in college. Recently, I just went through a breakup of 6.5 years. We've been together since we were 13. And just navigating that right now is kind of weird. It feels like there's some relief, but, it's a hard thing when you've grown up with that person. And yeah, just hoping for some advice on how I should keep going about this. I love the podcast and I love you. Bye.
Love you.
What a sweetie.
I know. 6.5 years.
She said 13 to now she's a junior in college. Is that what she said?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that is obviously a really long time. And you guys have done a lot of growing together. But you're about to do so much more growing on your own that you maybe don't have the space to have someone else there anyway. So I feel like you guys made this decision to not be together, and it is the right one for you because that's what you guys decided on. And I feel like now you just have to like embrace what's to come and how much you're going to grow like as an individual person. And you're in college and you're like living it up. And I just feel like It doesn't like, if there's no like hard feelings towards this person, but like you guys ended it and it's okay to like want to grow out of it, and like you don't have to feel like guilty about that, because I feel like guilt comes with moving on a lot of times.
Totally.
And I just feel like you don't owe it to anyone. You guys broke up, and if you want to continue to grow and change and be the person that you're like meant to be, then you obviously have every right to do that. So
you also said it was a bit of a relief.
Right.
Don't like lean into that.
Yeah.
You know, why?
Remember those reasons.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I think like what you were saying, like you can almost feel guilty for feeling okay about something.
Totally.
Like I kind of just got over something, and I remember being like, I don't miss them anymore. I miss missing them.
Yeah.
I meant like the grief of it.
Yeah.
But you know, that'll pass. And then like never underestimate the power of having a new crush.
That's true.
That can be really helpful. You don't have to do anything with anyone, but just starting maybe to open your eyes to other people around you and getting a little crush.
Yeah.
That can be really, really helpful.
It is very fun.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. But I think that you're going to be fine, and you're in college. Why don't you just like fall into all of that and remember the reasons why you guys broke up, and remember like why you're doing what you're doing, and just try to embrace like everything else around you, including like new people and new situations, and maybe go to something that you might not have normally gone to because of your relationship, or do something that you might not have normally done, and just like embrace the moment
and commit to your choice. Like,
for sure.
Like this is what you wanted, and you're going to doubt it probably at some point.
Always.
And then just remember like, no, I wanted this. And it just doesn't feel right now. But eventually you'll realize like it was probably the best decision you've ever made.
For sure. For sure. Okay. Thank you for sending in your voicemails. And we're going to do 2 journal questions now.
Yay.
For Delaney.
Top 10 list of things that scare you.
You can name like 3
Holy
also.
Shit.
And they could be like as simple as like possums. That would be one of mine.
I could probably rapid fire this.
Okay.
Sharks.
Okay.
The idea of like losing a limb because of like, you know, I get like my leg gets like mangled or something, and I can't keep the leg.
Okay.
Wow. That's scary to me. Any like spiders, 100%. Not living up to my full potential.
Okay.
Like the idea that a bunch of friends are like roasting me in a group chat and I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I would say, toxic shock syndrome.
Same.
Yep.
Oh my God. Thank you for reminding me.
To
go
be
to the
scared.
bathroom after this. Thank you.
Airplanes. Plane crash.
Yeah.
And then like if I were in the plane crash that I would survive, I'd be in the ocean and then get eaten by a shark, which is
top
number
that's
one
a
fear.
double whammy.
I would say like hair loss.
Oh,
hair
you
loss.
have beautiful hair.
Thank you so much. Perhaps that's why I'm afraid of losing it. No, I like lost a bunch of hair this year when I went off birth control.
When you went off?
And I sort of had to like de-stress in order for it to stop. And when you're stressed about it happening. Yeah. Okay. I got 2 more.
Okay.
I would say, getting really like on in a financial deal, like because I didn't like read a contract too closely.
Okay. Got it.
And then, the dark. I'm a little scared of the dark.
I'm scared of the dark too. A little bit.
There we go.
There we go.
Do you want to hit any of these?
Well, now I'm scared of losing my hair after I get off birth control. So I'll think about that one for a while, I'm sure. Possums.
Really?
Clowns.
Okay.
So, like being attacked or kidnapped.
Sure.
Like people I love dying.
Mm-hmm.
I like that we just pop the big ones in the middle and then just brush past it.
Absolutely.
What else am I scared of? I'm scared of the dark as well.
Mm-hmm.
Someone breaking into my home when I'm in my home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also scared of flying.
Yeah. Yeah, more people should be.
Yeah. Actually, I always watch the TikToks of that hot pilot that lives with his roommates, and she asks him all the questions and he answers them, and he's weirdly reassured me in the whole flying situation.
The fact that no plane has ever gone down.
Pilot John or something?
Sure.
Shout out.
Shout out,
PJ. Maybe, I don't know, like
Avalanche.
Putting myself on the internet all the time.
Oh, truly, your digital footprint.
Yeah. And just failing.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah. I thought of men as one of my fears. I'm a little scared of men.
Yeah.
A little, like reasonably.
Yeah.
Just in the last like few years of just like being or
knowing them,
of like meeting more of them and then talking to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And makes sense. It's frightening.
They're frightening.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Should we do one last one?
You could do one last one.
All right. Let's go green. Talk about a time when you got in trouble for something. Oh, Jesus.
You got in trouble for posting that meme.
From my mom.
The
peg meme. A time that I got totally like spanked for something was, do you have one off the top of your head?
I just thought of one from when I was a child.
Really? What?
My brother and I both got like these like masks, like paper masks, and he obviously got the cooler one, and I was really jealous, and I took scissors and cut up his mask.
Wow.
And then threw it in the trash.
What the hell?
So fucked up.
We're talking about him so much.
I know. Kev, sorry.
Kev.
But yeah, it was really fucked up. And it was the first time that I ever like lied. Like my mom was like, did you cut up Kevin's mask? And I was like, no. And she was like, okay, you did because you just threw it in the trash. Like you didn't hide it.
So like I know that you did. Yeah.
And then I got in trouble for that. So I do still feel bad about that.
Okay, the one that came to mind was I used to ditch class all the time in high school. Sick of me. And I would find little loopholes to make that work. And this one time I kind of got caught and I got called into the principal's office. And she was like, you're not like accounted for in this class. And we don't have like a note that said you were, at a dentist appointment or something. Where the fuck were you? She said that to me. She was like, what the fuck, D?
You like went to the easy A school.
No, literally. No. And then I was like, oh, you know what? That day I was at a dentist appointment. Yeah, my mom took me and I was at a dentist appointment during that time. And she says, okay, let's call her and let's confirm your story. So they get Erin on the phone, my mother. And she's like, oh, your daughter reports to being at a dentist appointment, at 11:30 a.m. on Thursday, March, whatever. And my mom goes, oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. She was there. She was at a dentist appointment during that time. Yeah, I'm spacey, but sorry, I guess I forgot to, call in. So I basically gaslit my mom.
Right.
And then...
Oh my God. Was she so pissed?
A few days pass and she goes in and she like checks the schedule and she's like, that lying bitch.
Oh my God.
We were not at a dentist appointment. And I remember she pulls me aside. We're like in the car together. She pulls over to have this conversation with me. And I'm like, just kill me. Like pulling over to have a talk, kill me.
Yeah.
And she was like, how dare you take advantage of like my natural spaciness and try to pull one over. And I go,
I'm going to start using that for sure.
And I go, but I look at her and go like, Mom, I didn't know that you didn't know. I thought you were like,
you thought she was like playing along.
I thought you were playing along and trying to have, I thought you rode for me. Yeah. I thought we were all for one. And that's honestly what I thought
it was for the girls, Mom.
Literally, I thought you were for the girls.
Okay.
For the girlies. And then she goes, oh, really? I was like, yeah. And she's like, okay. Well, you admitting that right now gets you off the hook.
Really?
Yeah. She's like, at least you didn't double down
oh my
on the
God.
lie. And I was like, are we good? She's like, we're good. And then we dapped each other up.
Oh my God. And then, you did the Parent Trap handshake.
Right. And then like that's why she roasts me for my thirst trap.
She's God. She said, I want to meet her.
She's great.
Erin. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that is the end of this episode.
That is the end of the episode.
Such a fun episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Do you want to tell the circlers where they can find you?
Yes. You can find me on Instagram at Delaney Rowe and on TikTok at Delaney Says Hello.
There you have it. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure to follow, rate, and leave us a review. And I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
time. Please note that this episode may contain paid endorsements and advertisements for products and services. Individuals on the show may have a direct or indirect financial interest in products or services referred to in this episode.